I made a post in FKC about being trans, and it got like 180 fucking likes, and like everybody commented on it. Everybody was like, "That's really dope. That's cool. You're a really cool person. I'm glad to have you in the community." And it was fucking wild. It basically just said, "This is like, hi, this is me. I'm kind of new to the group." Even though I was already like a month into the group, but I'd never like done anything in the group. So I was like, you know what, I should make a post saying like, hi, this is who I am.
Yeah.
I exist. We exist in this group. We do, us being the queers. We exist.
Do you consider the kendama community to be a pretty open-minded group?
Oh, hell yeah.
How so?
Hell yeah. I've never run into anything. Going to an event, dressing as I usually dress when I go to an event, usually in some skimpy shorts and some fishnets sometimes. I've never had anybody say anything to me. Usually it's curious. Usually it's like, hey, like, what's up? Usually I've got a she/her button on my fucking shoulder. I usually do. And people are just like, hey, like, what's up? Like, who are you? Are you a Skilderness? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I'm wearing a Skilderness shirt, so obviously I'm a Skilderness.
Skilderness!
Skilderness for life. Like, I've never been put down for who I am. And honestly, when I go to MKO, I'm thinking about, I'm probably gonna talk to Cody or Matt or somebody, whoever I can get in contact with first, to be like, can I be in the ladies bracket? Like, can I do that? I'm 98% sure that they're gonna be like, hell yeah, there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to have a problem with that.
They
If there is, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, obviously I can understand from some standpoints.
If there is, come find me.
If there is, I'll have to try to beat them up.
What have companies done to promote their solidarity with the LGBT community?
Actually, when I was sponsored for that little bit of time, when they asked me to be on the team, when I was approached, they said, we're looking for female players. And I said, what? And they were like, we're looking for female players. And I was like, you know that I'm trans, right? And they were like, yeah, 100% I know, but we're looking for female players and we want you for the team. And like, that was fucking wild to me. Like, still being pretty closeted around my family, it's hard. Like, coming to these events and my entire persona being completely different around kendama and around these events and in the community, and then coming home and being somebody else that's not fucking me, it's hard.
Have they put out kendamas that show solidarity?
Yes, I still have one in box, and I've got another one that I fucking slayed to death. Sweets Prime Damas that were painted with MPLS. It's MPLS, right?
MPLS custom.
Got you. Cool. I wanted to make sure I had the letters right. Shout out to you guys. You guys are dope. Made some dank Tamas.
George Marshall.
The Pride Tamas are the only Tamas I've ever played by you guys, but the clear is fucking dope. I know they had some Kush on there too, but you guys had a clear under that, I think. Even though your painting is still great.
How to help the gay community?
There was, with those Damas, with every purchase, there was, I think it was $4 or $5 donated to the It Gets Better Foundation. Me buying 2 of them, I probably donated like $8 to $10. When that Dama came out, it was so sick. I made a big post in the community once I got mine, and in my notes buying that Dama, I wrote like a blurb. Like, I wrote to them, I was like, I'm a trans woman who plays kendama, and I'm sure you guys have seen me around, but like, it's really great that you guys are doing this for us, because like I said, there's not a huge queer community in kendama.
Has kendama helped you cope with anything that you might have dealt with being part of that community in a way that, like, these are private issues towards you, but has kendama helped you cope at all to certain things that you might have been like judged for or things like that by your family?
30,000 fucking %, dude. Like 30,000 fucking %. Well, what kendama does for me, especially because fucking this body is not what I wanted. It's still not what I want. There's a lot that I could do to it, but that's gonna take time. But being able to not look at my body and being able not to see who I am for a moment and just see this wood toy in my hands and play with this toy and people talking to me about how good I am at this toy instead of how I look is just ridiculous to me. Like, when I met Cody Grizz at spring break, he was like, yeah, I know who you are, and I was like, what? Like, it was wild being recognized by people like that for my kendama playing and not for like me is like wild. It makes me feel better about myself because I've got something else to focus on instead of just myself.
It could be there. Well, it might be there.